Welcome back to Film vs. History. I'm joined by Horatio Gould.
Hi.
Hi. We're still in ancient Egypt.
So maybe it was a gay Arab saying hi. That's what that is.
That is true, actually.
Hi.
And you're right. If the film opened on a vista of the pyramids and then it panned round and it was just a hi, and does lose something. It's not quite as romantic.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, we're in ancient Egypt, where this is part 2 of our Cleopatra
We're at the end
series.
of ancient Egypt, basically.
We are. Oh no.
Who's that?
That's the gay Arab saying goodbye. Bye. It's Egypt is at this point, the book ended ancient Egypt by a gay happy Egyptian and then a sort of sad. His kebab shop's closing or whatever. Caesar has been assassinated. Cleopatra has had a son vaginally with him. He was not cut out of her tummy, even though that was an option at this point in history. And in 43 BC, Roman power goes to a triumvirate. 3 fellas: Octavian, Mark Antony, and Lepidus.
Is this podcast a triumvirate?
It is.
Triumvirate.
Charlie is Lepidus. That's all I know. Is that he's the one that most historians like, but it doesn't matter about him. So this is... Now, I think Caesar had started the first triumvirate, but then quite quickly seized power, I think.
So it's quite like a base move to start a triumvirate.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's quite manly.
But it's also, I suppose, if you're walking around town saying, "Yeah, I've started a triumvirate," it's not cool. Many of our listeners will have triumvirates, and they will call them the second triumvirate.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily a powerful thing. It's just any group of 3.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right, so it really could be anything. It could be a World of Warcraft clan.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
But this is the one that's supposed to take over the Roman Empire, and I believe there's a kind of fight for who takes over the Eastern Mediterranean, which is the more profitable.
Yeah, well, Caesar was assassinated because they thought he was becoming too much like a king.
Yeah, they hate kings.
They hate kings.
Yeah.
So they assassinated him, and then it basically
Go
there was
away,
a mad power
king.
vacuum as soon as he died. Yeah. Where there's the generals loyal to Caesar who are trying to catch his killers, and then his killers, Brutus, Cassius,
snakes.
They're all snakes.
Yeah.
Mark Antony's on Facebook Live saying, "You're all snakes. I can't trust any of you. You stabbed Caesar in the back."
Yeah, literally. You literally.
So now it's a mad scramble for power.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
Cleopatra receives requests for military assistance from both sides of the conflict,
and she, the shrewd woman she is, she waits to see who comes out on top.
Yes,
she waits.
She holds her pum back.
Hold your pum back sometimes.
Hold it back.
It's the art of war, isn't it?
I believe the first thing in the art of war is hold your pum back.
Well, you need to know when to hold. You need to know when to hold them, when to fold them. You heard that song?
No, is that country music?
Yeah,
I don't listen to country music.
In terms of a triumvirate of like traits, what is your least? Is it country music, NFL?
Oh, is it the
What's
triumvirate?
Like your nightmare triumvirate of traits?
Country music, NFL, World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's a brutal combination. That.
Do you think many of our audience?
Yeah,
that's their only traits. Our audience earn what money they can through being part-time paintball marshals. They run the airlocks in Laser Quest. They are slushy machine technicians. These are their jobs. They never have to leave the comfort zone of regional cineplexes.
I once went to a paintball birthday when I was like, I don't know, fucking too old, like 22. And one of the marshals, the marshal was saying, "You guys better not be out of order or else." And this is like a fat comic book looking guy.
Yeah.
And they're bolt action paintball rifles, right?
Terrifying.
Yeah. And he went like this. He just looked us all in the eyes and went like this, into the wall. We went, bang, 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 bang. And just like, then he just like aura farmed, just staring at all of us. Like it was like the hardest thing ever. Bro, you're a paintball marshal.
That is sick though.
Bang, 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 bang.
When I told you that I went...
So just make sure you always keep your mask on or else... Bang, 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 bang.
I went paintballing when I was like 14,
Yeah.
And someone came up behind me and said, "Surrender! I've got a knife." I went, "What? I've got a knife. Surrender!" I went, "Well, I surrendered." He went, "Yeah, I don't have a knife." I was like, "You can't do that."
Yeah, you can't bring a knife to a paintball fight.
No, that's not fair. It's not war. It's paintballing. You can't have a knife on you.
To be fair, this paintball place was so shitty. It was clearly like, I don't know. I don't think it was official. This bolt action one, you had to. They were so weak. You had to sort of aim them. It was like your archers.
You're looking for gravity to take it down
because you couldn't even. Wouldn't even clear fucking 10
Anyway,
meters.
Cleopatra. This is pre-paintball. We should stress. We're
Yep.
talking about this is sort of
But
40
Cleopatra
BC.
is closer to the invention of paintballing than she is to the building of the pyramids.
Great fact. Did you know that? Did you know that, fat listeners? Cleopatra was alive closer to how you spend your weekends than the building of the pyramids. Isn't that amazing? So Cleopatra, she sent that the 4 Roman legions that were stationed in Egypt to Dolabella, I don't know where that is, because I think Octavian, is he going off to Iran or something? Or I don't know, maybe that's later. Hang on, Publius Cornelius. That's must how you say it. Publius.
Mark Publius. Come
Publius Cornelius Dolabella is a Caesarian loyalist. Now that means he was a loyalist to Caesar, not born to Caesar.
He's just loyal to that method of birth.
I'm a vaginal loyalist. Anyway, I'm a vaginal loyalist.
There was a coup on the government by the vaginal loyalists.
Yes, yeah. The straight men taking power. He requests aid, and Cleopatra doesn't know what to do because he is one of Caesar's assassins?
Caesarian loyalist. So he's on his side.
So Cleopatra doesn't really know what to do because she's receiving all these requests from the various sides of the conflict.
Yeah.
So she tries to avoid assisting them.
Yeah.
But she does send 4 legions to Dolabella to help the Caesarian loyalist. Anyway, these troops are captured by Cassius in Palestine.
When has anything ever wrong gone on there?
Yeah, that's
it's a long history.
That's very unusual, actually.
Yeah.
That something should go wrong there. Complicating Cleopatra's position.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cyprus, fucking hell, man, it's hot here, man, today. Yeah. They defect to Cassius. It's all a bit of a Mediterranean mess.
Right.
You've dropped a plate of carbonara on the floor.
Mediterranean meltdown.
There's shards of pottery in there. Yeah. There's pasta. There's fresh egg.
There's men standing up from their chairs.
What the fuck, man?
It's all gone. It's pandemonium.
Their plastic chairs are tipping over because they don't weigh enough because they're cheap. Anyway, Cleopatra attempts to intervene by sailing her fleet to join Octavian and Antony, but her ships are damaged in the storm. By 42 BC, Antony has defeated the forces of Caesar's assassins. So this means that Cassius and Brutus, who are 2 of the snakes, they're the snakes that killed Caesar, they then kill themselves in pretty funny ways.
Yeah, I mean, Roman nobles are very Japanese with their approach to suicide.
Yeah.
They fucking love it.
Brutus asks people to help him die, but they refuse. And so his servant holds a sword while Brutus fucking Usain Bolts into it. Running into a sword.
Yeah.
I mean, could you do that?
I think my instincts would stop me.
I think I'd run and be like, no.
Yeah.
Sharp. Like, you have to run so hard into a sword to get the same level of thrust, right?
Yeah. I don't know how that would work.
Well, that's actually
that's
how me and my wife have sex.
Oh, yeah?
She just runs into it. So anyway, Cassius commits suicide by having his servant stab him with the same sword used to kill Caesar. So yeah, which is quite like justice. So by the end of 42 BC, Caesar's assassins are dead, but Rome is still divided between Octavian and Mark Antony, the most English-sounding bloke there ever was in ancient Rome. Can you find out if there's anyone else called like
James Smith?
Julian
Bourne.
It does sound like
Julian
a PT,
Bourne.
Mark Antony.
Oh, Mark Antony PT is definitely a Instagram handle. Hi Finn, just dropping into DMs because I know you're a busy man. But
what are these people always messaging?
I've got so many.
It's so many. It's like,
fuck off. I'm not that publicly fat.
Yeah, but also, I get them all the time. Are you going to come to my gym and give me a free PT session? No, you're going to give me a Zoom call where you're going to tell me 3 things
quick consultation about how we can improve.
And then you want me to shout you out. PTs, stop DMing me, please.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
And do something else. It's very boring.
Yeah.
I'm taken.
Yeah.
I've got Tyreek.
Yeah. You've got a man's.
I've already got piles.
Yeah.
I don't need any more.
Wait till my man's hears us about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your hands off those piles. Those are mine.
Those are Tyreek's.
We built those together. I'm eating creatine powder. I'm popping boiled eggs up there. My piles have never looked better.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down on a fucking bucket of grapes.
Right.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
You're sitting on an exercise ball.
I am. I'm just constantly bouncing on my piles like this. Anyway.
Christ. Mark Antony establishes headquarters.
Mark Antony at Mark Antony PT.
Mark Antony Fitness.
Yeah, he establishes
headquarters in Turkey because his idea
he probably
really
wants
is he
a fucking
wants
hair transplant. I'm really picturing this bloke.
yeah
Now.
he wants to kind of run the eastern part of the Roman Empire because he thinks it's all going to break up and he wants to be there.
Which it
when
is,
happens.
to be fair.
It's on the verge.
Because also, isn't it a kind of a poison chalice to have to run Italy because that's where all the troops live, and you have to pay for your troops to live somewhere. So
Right.
it costs more. You have to raise taxes
So maybe
on
it's
the
better to be
local.
governor of a province.
You have to raise taxes on your own population to keep the troops there. Whereas in Turkey, it's like I can shit where I don't shit where you eat, or shit where you don't eat.
Is it sort of like
Is that a phrase? Shit where you don't eat. It's just don't shit where you eat, isn't
sort
it?
of a Starmer Burnham sort of thing?
It should be shit where you don't eat.
Because Burnham.
Because you need to shit.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I think we're both talking about two very different things.
I think we're talking about the same thing.
I was talking about Starmer and Burnham. You were talking about shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Which I guess.
No, shit where you don't eat.
Yeah.
But it's funny how it's don't shit where you eat, not don't shit where you eat.
Is it always about sex, that phrase?
No,
it's about shitting.
I don't think it.
Yeah, it is. It's about shagging.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It can be.
It's not about pooing. It's a very simplistic way of reading it.
I think maybe it started off.
I think it's also very good advice just at face value.
Don't poo in the mouth.
You don't poo on your plate of food.
Yeah, if you're avoiding having sex with someone you work with.
And then they went, well, there's a sort of truth to this that could be,
Yeah.
there's a lateral move to a sexual metaphor. But initially,
There's a grander truth. Yeah.
yeah, initially,
There's more profound, deeper,
yeah.
resonant truth.
But you're a poet, Charlie, so you're always thinking about double meanings.
I am.
I'm quite a literal man.
Don't eat poo.
I've also got that tattooed on my other arm. I've got I'll bite Mac Fry on one and don't eat poo on the other.
It's really confusing what this guy believes in.
Right? I find a lot of joy in work, and I've got to remember not to eat poo. Those are my central mottos.
I wouldn't put it there. You can't read it there.
It's upside down so I can read it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have it right there.
No, because I'm
You got to put it on your hand.
No, I've got poo.
You got to put it on the back of your hand.
I've got poo on my fork. I'm like, oh, thank God for that.
Christ, we did say we're trying to get this episode out the gutter.
It's ancient history. It is the gutter.
No. I don't want to see this. Let's get off
Right.
poo.
We're talking about Antony and Cleopatra, Shakespeare's famous play, which is based off of what actually happened.
Yeah.
Thousands of years ago.
And then Cleopatra realizes that Antony and Augustus's what?
I was laughing.
The Caesarian loyalists are basically winning this power struggle. So Cleopatra puts her chips in with Mark, Antony Fitness. Why are you laughing at that?
Sorry, this whole setup's fucking ridiculous. Mark Antony Fitness.
So she goes to Turkey.
Yeah.
Mark Antony Fitness is there getting his teeth and hair done.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Just want to say big shout out collab.
Cheers.
They pick you up at the airport in a great fucking limousine. Look at this, done my hair.
Mark Antony says the West has fallen and he's moved to Dubai.
Yeah.
You know, the type of guy.
Yeah.
He only wears exercise clothes. He maybe started streaming. You know,
Yeah.
He's that sort of guy.
He thinks the funniest guy in the world is Bosh.
Yeah.
He says that publicly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And Cleopatra can't resist this guy.
catnip. She's ploughed through Caesar. So she takes.
No, they met when she was 14 and he fell in love with her then. And then he'd been
So Mark Antony PT is a pedo.
Yeah, that's what the peace
Right.
meet stands for.
Oh, sorry.
Paedophile Time.
Yeah. Mark Antony.
I've had to move to Dubai due to some allegations in London, but anyway.
The Matrix is trying to stop me.
But London is fallen anyway under Sadiq,
Yeah.
so I'm actually Dubai's better because
Yeah.
there's no taxes.
Yeah, and there's slave
And
labour.
there's
It's
slavery,
brilliant.
which is brilliant.
So they meet in Anatolia.
They go down the Nile. They have a Nile cruise, don't they? Or is that Caesar?
That's Caesar, yeah.
She does that again with this hot piece of ass Mark Antony Fitness,
Right.
who's moved out to Dubai because of some allegations of what he did with a 16-year-old in prison. And so she's gone, hey, we use slaves.
Which is a very fuckboy thing to do, which
Well,
is
listen-
have your set up, you know, you have all your lines,
Yeah.
you have the moves you do,
I've
you
got
play
a
the
move.
same song.
But Egypt is Dubai at this point.
Yeah.
It's slaves.
Yeah.
It's not, so.
It's hot with slaves. Yeah.
So Cleopatra takes Mark Antony Fitness on a sightseeing cruise down the Nile.
She knows how to play these guys like a
Now,
fiddle.
sightseeing at the Nile at this point, it's just the Nile, isn't it? And the bank of the river.
What do you mean?
What sites are the? It's desert, right?
No, there's amazing sites in the Nile
Right.
which have been there for thousands of
Oh,
years.
fine. Okay.
Because you went on a
fine.
cruise, didn't you?
Yeah, and all that stuff's older than Cleopatra. So there's a lot.
It's
of
actually
there's a lot-
older than Cleopatra than it is recent to whatever you want. Air fryers. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
Cleopatra would have recognised an air fryer
More than she would have recognised
with the pyramids.
That's how that works.
So she takes him on a cruise, and Mark Antony Fitness is like, this place is great.
Yeah.
I love it. I never want to go back to London, and I can't actually.
They hit it off, but there's a genuine vibe with these two, seemingly. There is a romance.
Antony agrees to execute Cleopatra's snake sister, Arsinoe.
Yeah.
Arsinoe Wenger.
Yeah.
She's executed on the steps of the temple, which scandalizes Rome because they're a bit icky about
this sort of stuff. Because it feels very backward. And
let's get to the romance, because the central, what Cleopatra's known most for actually is her romance with Mark Antony Fitness. In 41 BC, should we place 41 BC for our thick listeners?
So I guess 41 BC is after Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon.
Yeah.
And before
Rubicon the drink.
Rubicon.
Charlie, I bet you drink Rubicon the drink.
Yeah. I like Rubicon. Do you like Rubicon?
No.
No?
No. I drink black coffee, tea, beer, whiskey or water. That's it. Wine.
You eat your own poo. So.
I don't eat my own poo. I've got a tattoo telling me not to. Because I don't shit where I eat, and I don't eat where I shit.
Sometimes a fruity soda in the sun.
I bet you eat where you shit. I bet you eat on the toilet.
I had a coffee on the toilet today.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing with coffee on the toilet?
So to encourage the...
But coffee's such an enjoyable part of the day. I don't think I'd want to drink it like it was some sort of laxative.
I needed to go.
You're doing espresso on the toilet, going, come on, I've got to... It's crazy. Right, anyway, so Cleopatra invites Mark Antony Fitness to visit Alexandria.
Yeah.
So in November 41, after Caesar crossed the Rubicon, before Rubicon the drink, he goes to the city, and Alexandria, they love him.
They love him.
This guy's brilliant. Look
He's
at
handsome.
His hair, look at his teeth.
He's got a Giga Chad sort of jawline. He looks maxing.
He is. He's wearing all like Under Armour kit.
Right, and then they form a society called the Inimitable...
The Inimitable Livers.
Right.
Which it's quite
It's
like...
not I don't know if that doesn't go hard as a name.
No, I tell you what, that's what our fans who form the triumvirate, when they go to the pubs, they call themselves the Inimitable Livers.
It sounds like a pub quiz team.
A pint of hobgoblin for the Inimitable Livers, please.
What's wrong, lager boy?
Afraid you might taste something? My liege? My liver's inimitable.
Now, what is that? Is that because alcohol affects your liver? But do they even know that?
They know that. The Egyptians are always cutting livers out and putting them in fucking Pringles jars.
What does inimitable mean? Describe something or someone so unique, exceptional, high quality.
Our livers are exceptionally tolerant to alcohol.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's pretty...
I can have over 4 pints of hobgoblin and still walk home.
Yeah. So it's very millennial sort of energy from BC 41.
Hobgoblin's not a millennial drink.
Is
it's
it not?
timeless.
Yeah, it's timeless.
It crosses generations. Now, the social activities of the Inimitable Livers included drinking, feasting, hunting, playing dice, and playing pranks. Obviously, this is in ancient Egypt. Nowadays, the social activities of the Inimitable Livers would include...
board games.
Settlers of Catan.
Yeah.
They would include...
Do you like a board game?
Sorry?
Do you like a board game?
During Christmas, I like playing the board games. But I'm drinking during them. I mean, it's not the only thing I'm doing.
Yeah, right. But you wouldn't go to a board game cafe or something like that.
If I had a gun, I wanted to shoot it up, I would. No, board game cafes are not for me.
Yeah.
I walk past and I go, fucking hell. That's what I do. I walk past a board game and I go, fucking hell, look at them in there.
Yeah, I get a Lynx Africa grenade, chuck it in, shut the door.
You just
hope for the best.
You want to wedge the aerosol down so it's just constantly spraying and just chuck in there like a flashbang.
Did you ever do the Warhammer challenge thing with the Warhammer shops where you walk to the back of the shop and you touch the wall?
No.
You do that and then they get very upset.
What?
Why?
Because you're mocking them. It's basically you're trolling them.
What's the troll? What's the troll?
You're trolling the.
I mean, they do pranks, so I guess this is sort of.
You're trolling the staff in the Warhammer shop by going to the back of the shop and then touching the wall.
Right. And then leaving.
And then they become enraged.
Because
why? What? Explain.
Because you're kind of you're not there to buy any of the gear. You're there to sort of colonise them, I guess.
If you're working in a Warhammer shop, which we must stress, this is as tense for our audience when we talk about Islam. This is their life. We don't want to get it wrong.
They might get a custom-made axe and chop our heads off. A night elf axe.
Yeah, exactly. So when you go into a Warhammer shop, 3 comic book guys will turn and they'll look at you and they'll be
slowly.
They'll
turn slowly.
How can I help you today? And then you go and just touch the wall and they go, for fuck's sake, don't come in the shop if you're not going to buy anything.
They slow clap you.
Do they? Oh, well done. Yeah, I bet you're pleased with yourself.
You probably think you've outsmarted us, but no one outsmarts you in irritable livers.
Firing paintballs. Firing paintball going into a wall is fucking terrific energy. I don't know what it is, but
It's just misunderstanding what makes something badass. Like, it's nearly cool because there's a couple of things there, but
Yeah,
you've fundamentally misunderstood.
well, it's firing a gun in front of some kids, but you're a paintball marshal.
Because I guess firing an AK into the air is cool.
Yeah.
But firing a paintball into a wall in front of 12-year-olds.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so
Wait, would you actually do that in the Warhammer shops, though?
I did it once. Yeah, to be honest, it made
And do
me
you
feel
get
quite
slow
bad.
clapped?
Yeah, you got slow clapped, and then you just feel like you've been kind of mean.
the pranks that they would do in the Inevitable Livers include? Oh yeah,
So they're having a whale of a time. They're fucking
yeah.
living it up. I mean, it feels like quite a politically tense time to be fucking doing pranks.
But I guess
It feels like the world's on a knife edge.
Mark Antony at this point is not. He is construct, but he's not in an open warfare with Octavian. I believe Octavian is looking after the west
Right.
of the empire, and Antony's on the east.
He's on a jolly.
There's a kind of peace.
He's
for
being
now.
a sex tourist in the east.
Yeah, he's a sex tourist in Dubai.
Yeah.
And so he and Cleopatra bets Mark Antony Fitness that she could spend 10 million sesterces, which is the equivalent to over $10 million today, on one dinner.
Hold up. Sorry.
One dinner.
I think the numbers are on there. Are you telling me that...
That's such a big number.
No, sesterces are exactly the same as $1.
No, because I think 10. That's
So it's 10 million sesterces is equivalent to $10 million. I don't think that's the exact same exchange rate.
I mean, who cares?
Not me.
I don't care. There'll be someone.
25 million. I'm pretty close, though.
It's close though. Yeah.
Surprisingly close exchange rate for thousands of
It
years.
is close. Yeah. Anyway, Antony goes, yeah, I could spend $10 million on one dinner. And then Cleopatra puts a big pearl in a glass of vinegar to dissolve it, and then she drinks it.
Right, is this a prank again?
Yeah, is that?
I mean,
Because
comedy ages badly.
Oh, because the bet is that Cleopatra couldn't do it.
Right. But
she's
she's a
like,
goer.
She's like, check this out.
Yeah.
Because you know how we did mention this before in one episode. Charlie thought that you'd eat pearls in vinegar like he eats golden nuggets, like cereal.
Yeah.
Another prank is that Mark Antony Fitness goes fishing.
Yeah.
He can't catch any fish. His servants are attaching pre-caught fish to his hook, and he's like, "Oh, look, I caught one."
That's quite...
So Cleopatra realizes that he's doing this, and then she gets her divers. So there must be divers at this point.
Right.
A snorkel's a thing, or they're using like reeds? Are they using the inside of reeds?
Or it's just slaves who they have to try and make it work, or else they'll die.
Slaves who can hold their breath. Yeah. She gets them to fasten salted herring or dried fish onto his hook, and then he's like, got you.
Right.
And maybe he's emasculated. But anyway,
A lot of flirty banter.
they become, I guess, the only way is Egypt, sort of basic bitch couple.
Right.
Mark Antony Fitness.
Yeah.
And
Cleopatra. And to be honest, a girl from Essex might be called Cleopatra.
And Mark Antony.
Yeah,
I mean, it's an
fucking
Essex couple.
Diamante.
Yeah, their relationship produces 3 children. They have twins, twins, Alexander Helios, which is a direct tribute to Alexander the Great,
Yeah.
which everyone
So
says
they
is
loved
Cleopatra basically being like, I'm in that lineage,
Yeah.
like I'm a
Yeah.
bad bitch. And then Cleopatra Selene, they're born...
And the later son, guess what? Ptolemy.
Ptolemy Philadelphus.
If it
And
ain't broke,
and
don't
what does
fix it.
Philadelphus mean? Does it mean sister lover?
Does it mean AIDS?
That's Philadelphia.
Right, sorry.
This is pre-AIDS.
Right.
I must say, it's
But,
pre-AIDS.
but she is closer to the AIDS pandemic
She is closer to AIDS
than she is to the building of the pyramids.
because the building. If you wanted to be safe from AIDS, the best place to go is back to when they built the pyramids.
Yes, because that's much further.
You would
than
not get AIDS. I could guarantee you wouldn't get
Yep.
AIDS there. And if you did, then you've been really been a bad
Yeah.
boy.
You've changed the course of history because you've been fucking a monkey way too early.
Yeah. So, following the birth of the twins, Mark Antony Fitness goes to Athens to be with his wife Octavia, which is not.
He's got a wife.
He's got a wife. Yeah, he's Mark Antony Fitness.
Yeah, of course.
He's had to leave England because of some pedo stuff. He's
Yeah.
gone to Dubai.
Yeah.
But he's got a wife, Octavia. That's not Octavian,
No.
who is his
Confusing.
political rival. Everyone's name in this series is fucked.
It's a nightmare.
Forget about Scott McPtolemy. He's gone.
He's gone.
Now, Antony prepares for a renewed Eastern campaign. He wants more territory. I think he's going to invade what's now Iran, which are called like the
Persia.
Yeah.
Well, Persia and Iran are interchangeable, actually.
I know, but it's not Persians. The empire's called like the
Perthian.
Perthian.
Not the Parthians.
Maybe. Parthia.
Is that Persia?
Yeah. Like northern Iran, I think.
Right.
Anyway, so he's trying to go there, and Cleopatra stages the Donations of Alexandria, a ceremony in which territories and royal titles are distributed to her and her children. Cleopatra titles herself Queen of Kings
Fair enough.
and Children of Kings, and sort of gets a lot of gifts that inscribe the Antony and Cleopatra together.
Yeah.
So
Because they're
again,
going to try and marry the empires together.
that's the whole point. Is she's using her sexual power and her romantic power. She's a femme fatale, is what she is. She is the first femme fatale.
If she was truly that inbred, surely she did look.
But this is what I meant last time. Yeah.
So sexy.
Beauty
Her
standards of
granny's
the
her
age.
mum.
But her granny's her mum. Her great granny is also her great uncle and great son-in-law. But I guess every now and then,
Stop clock.
the stop clock is sexy.
Something about her.
Yeah. If your face is purely randomised, where it's like your
Mr.
nose is
Potato
up
Head.
here, your eyes is down here, at one point it might look normal. Just by accident.
Basically, I reckon her ancestors had one eye up here, one eye down here, and then slowly, over time, sorry, it's very emotional. Slowly over time, their eyes got level.
Yeah.
So her children are assigned realms at this ceremony.
Also, she
Caesarean-
gets back all the old Ptolemaic lands from their peak and pomp. So she gets Cyprus, she gets parts of Greece, she gets I think Palestine,
Macedonia.
She gets
All that?
I don't
Maybe
know,
not.
but she gets basically the height of the Ptolemaic Empire. She manages to negotiate it back,
But we don't
which
know,
is a huge
we
thing.
don't know anything about this because the only surviving records about her are Roman. So we only know a bit. Like we don't know how she did it.
Well, she struck a deal with Mark Antony. That seems to make sense.
But she also got more of Egypt stuff, like further down.
Yeah, because
North Africa.
Rome chooses who gets what, and Mark
right,
Antony was
okay,
running
fine.
the eastern half of the Roman Empire, and the deal was
Oh, so she
will
fucks-
be a political marriage, but
Oh.
I want the old Ptolemaic
Right,
Empire to be reinstated.
okay.
So she actually manages to negotiate a huge territorial expansion for
Yeah.
the Ptolemies.
Yeah, it's just more evidence that Cleopatra is more worthy
Yeah.
of studying than Joan of Arc.
Yeah, she's
who's-
based.
Joan of Arc's boring. Anyway, Antony dispatches a report to Rome which seeks ratification of these territorial allocations, but Octavian, not his wife, his rival, who we should probably call Augustus because that's who he ends up being and that's easier. Augustus suppresses the document's publication due to its inflammatory nature because the Roman people would not like this idea that this Egyptian woman with wonky eyes, maybe, is playing their ruler like a fiddle.
Playing Mark Antony fitness like a fucking fiddle.
Like a fucking pipe.
Yeah.
She's got a thumb up his arse and she is making him sing. Octavian, Augustus, he then basically creates a propaganda campaign that portrays Mark Antony Fitness as a little sort of bitch cuck.
Yeah.
And therefore, and like emphasizes the fact that he's abandoned the Roman way of doing things.
Yeah.
So in 32 BC, he gets Mark Antony's will, which is stored with Vestal Virgins PLC, I guess.
I think that's our patron, right?
Vestal Virgins.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's our patron terms. Yeah. The Vestal Virgins at Warhammer and Weekend Warriors Paintball Reading.
Devil's Helmet and Wolfsbane.
Devil's Helmet. Well, yep. Shout out to Devil's Helmet, Wolf Blang. Anyway, so he publicised the portions that then show the misplaced loyalties in his will. So is Cleopatra in his will at this point? It must be.
Yeah.
Cleopatra's in
Because
Mark Antony
this
Fitness'
is
will.
part of the deal that he's struck with Cleopatra.
Which then means
so
Octavian...
he's coming out and going, worst deal, Mark Antony.
Octavian
This is
then
the worst
has
deal in
legal
history.
framing to secure the Senate support for another civil war.
Another
basically.
civil war, let's go again.
Let's go again.
Rack that shit up.
Now we get to the Battle of Actium, a naval battle in 31 BC.
Yeah.
Christ. Hold on to your fizzy pants, girls. It's a pre-Christ naval battle. You can't believe your luck.
Yeah.
You're commuting to your boring job, and it turns out there's a naval battle in 31 BC that you can.
Can you
spend
type in
your
Battle
time.
of Actium? Let's have a look at some
Let's
of these
have a
boats.
look at some of these
Let's look at
images.
let's get the gear.
Let the dogs see the rabbits.
What are the boats called?
Is this the one where Mark
Tri-
Antony Fitness has these boats that have a big ram on the front?
Okay.
So his strategy is that he will ram boats with his big boat ram. They have like a big dick at the front.
Yeah.
He's going to ram them in. But I don't think Mark Antony Fitness has enough men on the ship to get enough speed up to actually effectively ram Octavian's boats.
Also, is Cleopatra seemingly semi-commanding another part of the army?
Yes. Yes.
And as much as she is based, I do think she does get a bit emotional because as soon as shit goes west, she does flee, leaving him kind of with
High
his
and
cock in
dry.
his hands.
Yeah, she was a rear admiral, sort of. So she had...
And it's like, this is for autistic blokes. Where's the bloke, love?
Where's the bloke, love? So she's got 60 Egyptian warships.
Yeah.
And then our Mark Antony Fitness has nearly 500 vessels.
Yeah.
And they're aiming for a breakout, but Cleopatra fucks off when the ships fucks off when the battle turns against them, which means Antony follows because he's cunt struck.
Yeah.
Which then means the navy is doomed and the Octavian essentially wins this naval battle.
Yeah.
So they return to Egypt and try and kind of crisis PR it.
Yeah. Get out in front of it.
Sorry, guys, we messed up. It was actually a moral victory, a bit like England in the Ashes.
Yes, yeah.
If it hadn't been rained off, we had them on the ropes. Probably did. We essentially did win 3-2. Just forget about the weather. But then Mark Antony Fitness supporters start leaving him. Blah blah blah. The inimitable livers collapses, which is a real
Disaster.
sign that They then form the Society of Partners in Death.
Right. Which is a bit of a
it's a
key
suicide
change.
pact.
Yeah.
So they start experimenting with poison because, as we said in the last
Experimenting.
episode, Cleopatra's a real poison botherer.
Yeah. And what's the when you say experiment?
What they're trying to do is they're giving servants different types of poison and seeing what happens to them.
Right.
Bit of fun.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Yeah, just have a go on this. Have a bang on this.
See what happens.
Yeah.
What's worst could happen?
I'd like to see a Tom Gilby, but for poison. That'd be good.
What, poison wanker?
Yeah, he's just...
Tom Gilby, the poison
he's
guy.
trying it like this. He's spitting it out saying that's disgusting.
That's not poison wanker approved.
That's fucking poison, that is.
She's trying to negotiate with Augustus.
Yep.
And trying to get Mark Antony Fitness just exiled.
Yep.
But Augustus is on the front foot now. And then the thing about Cleopatra is that she, at all points, refuses to be made a triumph. This whole practice where foreign conquered kings and queens are paraded through the streets of Rome.
Yeah.
She's like, you're never going to do that to me.
Okay.
I'm not having that.
I'd rather die.
I'd rather die here. So
at this point, they're both fucked, though.
They're fucked.
Augustus has won. The Battle of Actium was decisive.
So, in the spring of 30 BC, Augustus invades Egypt, and eventually Mark Antony Fitness's navy and cavalry surrender. Cleopatra withdraws to her mausoleum in Alexandria. She barricades herself inside a massive sort of treasure
It'd
chest.
be nice to have a mausoleum to withdraw to.
Yes.
That feels like quite like a privileged place to
I'd like to be I'd be put in a mausoleum.
just
actually.
have somewhere you could withdraw to, though, if
Yeah.
all shit hits the
Man
fan.
cave.
Yeah, I guess so.
I should call the little shed a mausoleum, actually.
How's your shed coming along?
It's great.
What you got in there?
Got a space heater,
Okay.
got a second screen.
Oh, is that where you work now?
Yeah,
What about your office on the second floor?
that's a spare room.
Spare room.
Yeah.
But your main office is the shed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You need
Yeah.
some separation from the house.
Because it means I can see through the window in the shed into the back of the house. I can see everyone screaming, but I can't hear them. So I'm like, brilliant.
Yeah. Auschwitz guard.
Genuinely. It's, what's that film called?
Zone of interest.
Yeah. I'm zone of interest in my own house. Because if you can hear the screams, there's a physiological reaction that a parent has to their child screaming where you can't concentrate on anything else until that gets solved.
Yeah.
But if I can just see them, I'm like, that.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Could be anyone.
The smoke coming out of the house, I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. God. You know what, my favourite scene in that film, I don't think they meant it to be this funny. I mean, it's probably not. It's not a funny it's not a funny film. There's a scene where they're by the river, the wife and the husband, the Auschwitz guard, and she's saying, he's like, we have to move house. She's like, but we live in Auschwitz. It's our dream home. She genuinely says that line, and I'm like, I'm there being like, fucking hell.
How have you bagged this one?
This is so funny. What a woman. What a find this is. She's saying, I don't want to leave.
They don't make women like that anymore.
Fuck me, they don't live. Thank God I'm married already, because I how do you find that woman on Tinder? Where do you want to live? Auschwitz. Amazing. I was thinking actually, you know how
Auschwitz now though, it's like got a gift shop, doesn't it?
there's a kebab shop opposite Auschwitz.
Is
that
it?
people, whenever it's Holocaust Memorial Day, which
Go
I
kebab shop opposite
which
Auschwitz.
I think it's
please.
today actually.
Is it?
Holocaust Memorial Day as we record, but there's no Holocaust Denial Memorial Day. Is there? There's a kebab stand next to
Oh, there's a
Auschwitz.
stand.
Yeah, there you go. We're looking at the video now. There's a TikTok of a kebab shop. But to be honest,
I guess it's hard to build
whatever
anything.
you put there, people are going to be like, "That's tasteless."
Yeah.
And you go, "Well,
Yeah, I guess
add some garlic sauce."
it must be very cheap land by Auschwitz.
Cheap land.
Yeah, that's like a cheap place to build. Location, location.
Ripe for development.
It is.
Developer's dream.
Build a hotel.
Whatever you build
You know
there,
how you go hotel by Mecca. So Saudi have built the biggest hotel in the world overlooking Mecca.
have they?
Maybe they should do that overlooking Auschwitz. Look, hotel by Mecca. Look at this.
So you can see from the room, you can get a
go on the
Hajj.
first one.
You can get a room with a Hajj view.
Isn't that like cheating? Like, you know, when if you move near Brentford, you could see the game.
Well, it's more just
Yeah.
Hajj, so more people can go on Hajj.
Room with a Hajj view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Saudi obviously putting the money up, but like it's massive.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So I think they should do one of those over Auschwitz.
Yeah.
For tourists.
Sure, but I guess
Everyone's doing their Hajj to.
But I guess
Auschwitz.
it's very hard real estate, isn't it? The bit opposite Auschwitz, because whatever you do, people are going to be like, "Don't build that there."
Paintball. It'd be great for a paintball course. Auschwitz would be great for a paintball course.
I mean, it would, but
But when
I reckon
can they
a bit-
do that on the off days? Monday, Tuesday?
is it closed on Sundays?
I don't know. Is it open every day?
Well, it was at its peak, I guess.
Yeah. Not to the public though.
Why are we talking about Auschwitz?
You could do a Go Ape.
Mm-hmm.
Put a Go Ape there.
Yeah, zip line.
Yeah.
again, whatever you do opposite it, it's just not going to.
But I think if you're trying to justify a zip line saying, well, whatever it's going to be.
Look,
Whatever I do.
Look, it might as well be a theme park. It might as well be a theme park because whatever we do, you're going to say it's
Yeah.
wrong. So,
Yeah,
why don't we have fun?
Yeah, so I don't know where next to open a Baldy Ballerson, so
Yeah.
I don't know why.
All right, there's a bowling alley. Whatever, whatever we do, you're going to complain about it. You're not going to give us planning permission for anything, so we're just going to build it. Anyway, Cleopatra withdraws to her mausoleum.
Yeah.
She sends a message to Mark Antony Fitness,
Yeah.
telling him that she has committed suicide. And when Mark Antony Fitness finds this out, he's devastated.
Yeah, he's devoed.
That was my world. That girl was my world. So he asks his servant, who's called Eros, to kill him, but Eros refuses, then kills himself. Which is very funny and very loyal.
Does he do that immediately?
No, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
Well, then fuck what of Eros, mate. What am I meant to do? So then Mark Antony Fitness tries to kill himself, but ironically, he's not strong enough to properly kill himself. So he just sort of stabs himself a bit. And then his servants are like, oh shit. And they take him to Cleopatra's mausoleum. And then
But Cleopatra's
haul him up.
dead?
No. She said that she's dead. But I don't know why she's done this. So this is where Shakespeare gets the whole Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, that's what I was
from.
thinking.
Yeah. So then,
And in the scene in Antony and Cleopatra, I imagine it's relatively similar to the scene in Romeo and Juliet when he wrote both plays, right? I haven't seen Antony and Cleopatra.
he what? Both plates? What did you say?
He what? Both plates?
What did you just say?
Finn's hungry.
Yeah. Starving.
He wrote the play Antony and Cleopatra, right?
Wrote the play.
Right.
So
What
he
did you
said
say?
roped the plate. Because Cleopatra hauls Antony up by ropes because he's dying.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, what, you're still alive? And she was like, yeah. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I guess they did.
fucking-
I didn't put two and two together that he got this.
But
Was
he-
inspired Romeo and Juliet. Was inspired
But
by this.
also, I think what does get written out of this is that Antony's servant just killed himself. And he really didn't have to. I mean, I know Antony
But maybe he
ends up,
wanted to go
I know
anyway.
Antony ends up dying, but that guy is just like,
He might have wanted to go anyway, though.
he's probably looking down being like, fuck's
Are you
sake.
kidding?
He's alive and she's alive and I'm dead.
So then Antony dies in Cleopatra's arms.
Yeah, and then
Cleopatra's devoed.
and then Octavian's general Proculius enters Cleopatra's tomb, detains her so that she can't destroy all her wealth, because that's why she retreated to the mausoleum, was to
Right.
like set fire to it all, so
Yeah.
the Romans couldn't have it. So he then captures Cleopatra's children. Cleopatra declares that she would not be led in triumph to Rome, as always she'd said that. So she chooses to commit suicide, and the rumours are that she gets an asp bite, which is a snake. Is it an
Yeah.
adder?
It's quite a thin snake. It's quite a little snake.
But how do you get the snake to bite you? Do
Like
you just
that.
like hold your hand out, or do you just like poke it a bit,
Flick it.
flick it?
I think it bites
Is it
a bit,
bite-
bit
We,
of a boot.
Charlie's got a photo up of her getting
Bit
a
of tit.
tit out and getting a snake on her tit. Is that how she did it?
Because you can milk snakes, can't you?
Can you milk snakes?
No, you can get their poison from their mouth.
Yeah, you milk a snake. Do you milk snakes?
Well, no, because there's no milk.
No, but it's called to milk. Yeah, they're milked.
Venomous
Oh, wow.
snakes are milked by professionals to extract venom from
Fair
their
play.
fangs. Right, so maybe that's what she did. She milked a snake and then rubs it on her gums or something.
But certainly the mythic view is
Yeah.
that she lets a snake crawl up and it bites her.
Because she's always got
a
a
snake
she's
is a
always
symbol
got
of
she's always
Egypt.
got a snake on her.
Yeah.
It's sexy. Is it
Yeah.
sexy?
It is sexy.
I don't like snakes.
Yeah, it's sexy.
You think snakes are sexy?
Yeah, it's kind of gothy.
Yeah.
I'm not into
Yeah,
that.
it's
Oh,
a goth, she's a
Camden.
goth chick.
It's
She's a goth baddie.
Tiger.
No.
What's that place called?
Tiger Lily.
No, yeah, it's like Tiger Lily or the place in Camden.
Torture Gardens, didn't you? Isn't that a sex club?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think when I'm having sex, there's nothing I'm thinking less about than snakes.
Right.
Snakes and the and Christian Orthodox churches.
Right.
They just don't come into my head.
Not
at all.
once.
Not once.
Not even when you're trying not to bust.
Cybertron. It's like Cybertron.
It's actually quite a good way of trying not to bust. Actually,
What,
it's
Christian
thinking about a
Orthodox?
Christian Orthodox priest. So Cleopatra kills herself rather than be humiliated in a Roman spectacle. So Cleopatra's son Caesarion gets killed as well.
That's a shame.
which is a shame.
Because it was Julius Caesar's and Cleopatra's son. So
Yeah.
he had a lot of...
And so Octavian
lineage.
consolidates the power, which then means Egypt becomes a Roman province, which marks the end of the Hellenistic period, which is the Alexander the Great pharaohs. And then in 27 BC, Octavian gets formally recognized as Augustus, which becomes the first Roman emperor.
And the beginning of
Caligula, Nero, that whole line.
that
So
whole line.
this whole story actually is like Rogue One.
it's the
prequel
hinge
to
all this shit.
Roman and the sort of Which is what
It's
I mean
the
about
hinge.
this
It's a door
100.
hinge of history.
That's what I mean. This 100 years of history, like 50 BC to 50 AD.
Yeah.
That's like, as you say, the Avengers. That's the Star Wars.
Jesus.
that's Jesus is about.
Yeah. A
Even
lot of big
in this
figures.
story, King Herod is around.
Yeah.
So that's who Cleopatra is really, and so Mark Antony and Cleopatra are like their deaths start Roman emperors.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this. The geopolitics of it all are actually
Yeah.
quite fascinating.
Yeah.
And so her legacy is that she uses relationships and her female power to run a country
Yeah.
and to curry favour. And maybe she's the exemplar of that, I guess.
For sure. She's the most famous woman in history.
Deservedly so.
Probably. I think so.
I mean,
Does Thatcher break the top 10?
100%.
100%.
Huh? 100%. 100%. We're referencing a clip that you should watch, which is where it's an interview with a German man,
Yeah.
and he's asked if Hitler was his hero.
And then he
goes
leans
like-
over
he goes,
and
"Huh?"
he has his big hand like that, his big ears.
Yeah.
You assume that he's going to hear it and go, no, not at all. But he hears it better than anyone's ever heard a question
Yeah.
ever, and immediately goes 100% with a tear
100%.
running down.
100%. Hitler's my hero. Yeah, 100%.
100%.
So I've been saying it a lot now. Anyway, the top 10 famous women, you've got Margaret Thatcher, Liz Truss, Cleopatra, Florence Nightingale, Dua Lipa.
That's it.
That's probably it, isn't
Amelia
it?
Air Crash.
Amelia Air Crash, Malala.
Mother Teresa, sort of.
Nah. Hillary Clinton.
Joan of Arc. I don't think she'd be.
Nah, Joan of Arc can piss off. Pankhurst.
She wore trousers. She was a bloke.
Yeah. Asa Akira. Asa Akira, Lisa Ann, and Bevo's mum. That's the top 10. That's the top 10, probably.
So, should we talk about Cleopatra's legacy,
I get please.
please?
What does Cleopatra mean to you?
Well, I think there's it goes in circles, the Egyptian craze, right, in culture. Like in the 20s, that Art Deco period, everyone was doing
Howard Carter, yeah.
all that shit. It feels like we're maybe due another round of it, because it's been a while since like Egypt shit's been.
Well, I think Egypt shit,
Vibey.
it is vibey, but it's more the Graham Hancock, like Lost Civilization.
That's where we're at now.
Yeah, we're at
that's
the
our
kind of-
relationship now. Is aliens did it all.
Yeah.
and it's kind of make it all spacey and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think aesthetically, we might just be reaching a time where it can come back into fashion, because it seems to always, throughout the whole of history, go on a cycle.
And of course, as we found out in the General Gordon series, the fattest woman that's ever lived was Egyptian.
So,
A Cleopatra in her own way.
what do you mean? Like
Cleopatra.
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 Yeah.
Using her body
Yeah.
as power. Now, a very different form of power.
True.
I mean horsepower.
Pulling herself into the annals of history.
Yes.
against all odds.
Having to have a wall knocked through so she could go for India for life-saving surgery. Egypt is full of powerful women, be they dazzling queens or the fattest woman that's ever lived.
Or are you looking at how Egypt has fallen from Cleopatra to the fattest woman who's ever lived?
From Cleopatra to Cleopatra, the story of Egypt through the ages. What was her name, Charlie? What was the fattest woman in Egypt called?
Iman Ahmed
Iman.
Abdelati.
Iman, you'll be fucking fat.
Iman Ibn Fat. Iman Ahmed Abd El Ali.
How long did she live?
She was 500 kilograms.
She died at 37. That's real.
Now, how old was Cleopatra when she died? Did Cleofatra live longer than Cleopatra? This would be a huge win for the body positive community. Huge. How
What do you
old?
think they're going to make that as an
How old
argument?
is she when she dies? I need to know.
She was 39.
Well,
They're similar ages.
Close run thing,
Yeah.
though. My God.
How much did Cleopatra weigh?
Trying to find out.
How many bags of sand was Cleopatra?
About 5 foot tall. Let's say the average weight
Let's
of
say.
a 5 foot lady.
Let's say.
In ancient Egypt.
How much did Elizabeth Taylor weigh when she played Cleopatra? Someone's got to have that stat somewhere.
180 pounds.
Brilliant.
Okay, fine. 180 pounds. And
No, that was
Reaching.
that was her height.
fuck. It doesn't say.
120 pounds.
Does not say.
120 pounds. Right.
120 pounds.
So about 4 Cleopatras.
No, what's kilo? Because that's in
Oh,
kilos.
kilos.
So she's about
fuck.
10 or 11 Cleopatras.
So sorry. Cleopatra is 10 Cleopatras.
1,100 pounds divided by 120.
Yeah.
9.
That's 9 Cleopatras.
Yeah, 9.2 Cleopatras.
So really, her true legacy is that she started a civilization that today
It's a snowball effect.
it is a snowball effect. Cleopatra began
Roll
rolling,
down the Nile.
and 2,000 years later, we get Cleopatra,
Yeah.
and that's Egypt.
That's Egypt
That's Egypt.
in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, brackets mainly gentlemen, that we've reached the end of Cleopatra. If you would like more, we will be digging into mummies.
We'll
not
be
your,
uncovering.
No, that's not the person you live with. That's the process of mummification.
We're going to be Howard Cartering into some pum-pum on the Patreon.
We'll be getting mummies, and
We're going to be opening a tomb that hasn't been opened for 4,000 years.
Yes.
That's him going down and his wife.
We are going to be looking at Egyptian mythology. That's on the Patreon, where you get instant access to episodes. And for just £3 a month, and it is £3 a month, you just have to do it on the website, not the Apple Store, because the Apple Store charges you £1.50, and we don't see any of that. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
We set it at £3 deliberately.
Yeah.
You people are poor.
Yeah.
We want to meet you halfway.
Right.
Yeah. You've got to have money to spend on the latest fedora.
It's true.
How are you meant to go to the Warhammer shop without a clean fedora?
We're thinking about you financially.
£3 a month on the website. Instant access to series, ad-free episodes, a Tutankhamun's tomb worth of bonus episodes.
Please join the embodiment of liver. What was it?
The Inevitable Livers.
Come and join the Inevitable Livers.
And I mean, some of the patrons we did last week about Caitlyn
Best.
Jenner and Oscar Pistorius were phenomenal.
The best patrons we've
some
done.
Of the best eps.
The most fun I've had is the Caitlyn Jenner one, I think.
Anyway, we'll see you at the Patreon, but if not, we'll see you next week for a brand new topic. This has been Cleopatra. Good night.
Goodbye.